Hello, I'm County Administrator Taryn Krista. Welcome to County Administrator's Direct Line, our video series on MCTV, where I have the opportunity to communicate directly with you about issues of interest and those which impact our community. On this edition, we'll discuss Martin County's Community Redevelopment Areas, or CRAs, and a project to update the comprehensive plan and land development codes associated with them. Let's first review the comprehensive plan and our land development regulations, how they help the community and protect the community's vision. Chapter 163 of the Florida statutes requires each community to have a comprehensive plan, or a comp plan, to provide goals, objectives, and policies guiding the long-term growth of the community. Statute also requires land development regulations, or LDRs, to implement the goals, objectives, and policies of the comp plan. Martin County's community redevelopment areas were established in the 2000s, along with vision plans and special codes within the comp plan to implement the visions. In August 2018, the Community Redevelopment Agency, in conjunction with Growth Management, Public Works, and the Treasure Coast Regional Planning Council, began a 24-month-long project to streamline the rules in an effort to make them clear for residents, business owners, investors, and staff. The first phase of the project involved a period of discovery to determine the existing relationships between multiple layers of rules and regulations in the comp plan. While well-intentioned, these rules were located in multiple places throughout the comp plan and involved a complex relationship between CRA, zoning, mixed-use zoning, future land use, and overlay and underlay maps. Instead of providing a clear direction, they allowed for interpretation. The strategy is to develop a new operating system to reconfigure and restructure the rules. The Treasure Coast Regional Planning Council suggested creating a separate article within the comprehensive plan to deal exclusively with the comp plan instructions and rules and the regulations associated with the CRAs that pertain only to property that is located within the CRA boundaries. This became Chapter 18, which now contains consistent language, graphics, and methodology for all community redevelopment areas. Background work comprised of 16 public meetings, including a neighborhood advisory committee, CRA board, and local planning agency meetings, as well as presentations to the Stuart Martin Chamber and the Treasure Coast Builders Association. Additionally, team members conducted 50 one-on-one interviews and worked hundreds of hours to create the framework for Chapter 18 of the comp plan and Article 12 of the LDRs. As a result of these efforts, there is one chapter in the comp plan for CRAs and a zoning category for each CRA, with sub-districts to provide more detail and descriptions. And there are two new future land use categories specific to the CRAs, the CRA Center and the CRA neighborhoods, and all redevelopment and new development will fall within these two categories. With these changes firmly in place, the team will follow the carefully crafted schedule and will address the CRAs one at a time. There's been some misrepresentation of this project. That's easy to understand as it's both complicated and complex. However, the fact is the county's future land use categories, such as recreation, public conservation, institutional, industrial, and agricultural categories, were not touched. Maximum density of 15 units per acre and the 4-story height limit remain intact. There are no proposals to change these. The CRAs are also in partnership with the Metropolitan Planning Organization, or MPO, to coordinate efforts on complete street projects designed to enable safe access for all users, making it easy to cross the street, walk to shops, and even bicycle to work. Finally, I'd like to talk about shoreline protections. Development along Martin County shorelines began decades before the county adopted shoreline protection policies. Much of this development occurred within the county's historic neighborhoods, now home to several of our CRAs. When we created Article 18, the new chapter for CRAs in the comp plan, a new shoreline policy was adopted for certain coastal properties. It does allow existing legal, non-conforming, impervious surfaces within the shoreline protection zone to be maintained, as well as redeveloped and relocated, providing there is no net increase in the square footage. Parcels that have less than 40% impervious surface or no impervious surface may develop up to 40%. In return, these properties must incorporate a living shoreline and meet minimum stormwater requirements. By adding stormwater and flood protection standards, this policy addresses existing developed areas within the shoreline protection zone and creates an environmental benefit where there is currently no likely environmental benefit. Ultimately, this project aims to create walkable, sustainable, small town development within the boundaries of the CRAs. We continue to advance the goals currently found in the comp plan, manage growth, alleviate the negative impacts of inadequate facilities, regulate urban sprawl through the encouragement of infill development, and promote walkable urban communities located well within the urban service boundary. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to find out more, look for more information and resources at www.martin.fl.us and connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. I'll see you next time for another edition of County Administrator's Direct Line. In the meantime, feel free to reach out to me directly at 772-288-5939. Thanks for watching.